So anyway, I'm going to hang that on there, and I'm going to hang the other shoe after I put it together down here on this end. And we'll put it together as an assembly. Well, I'm going to do this by myself. I don't have a camera person. Kevin had a hunger attack and he had to go. I can go a day or two without eating before I get hungry, but he can only go a couple hours. So let's see if we can do this without me being in the way of the camera. Well, now I got to put this back in. It fell out. Okay, I got that little pin back in place. Now I'm going to see if I can wrestle these shoes together. Got it. Now I got to look in here and see if I got those springs. If I got the spring, the hook on the spring in the middle of those pins. Yeah, I got to pop that one over. This one's in the middle on the bottom, the one on top. I need to pop that over if I can. We'll try. There, it's in the middle now. Okay. Now, all I got to do is put the hub on and then the drum. Got to put a little bit of grease on this so that the new seal is not riding on a dry metal surface. Don't want that dry because it'll burn up the lip on the seal. And I'm just reaching in this pan where the hub is sitting there and getting some oil that drained out of it, putting it on here. Oops. Okay, there's the hub right there. I'm going to put that on. Now that new seal is going to be a little snug. So the easiest way to get that on is to go on ahead and assemble the bearing. And just tighten it down with these slowly while you're rotating it. And if we were putting new bearings in, we'd have to crank this down really tight, like 200 foot-pounds, to make sure that those races are seated. In my opinion, we don't need to go that tight since we're not changing the races. But a good 50 foot-pounds at least, which I personally can just estimate that. I gotta go get a ratchet. Gotta rotate this while I'm pressing it on, but I can't do it exactly at the same time. Maybe I can, I don't know. Oh, it might be down now. Yeah, it's seated now. Yeah, because it's getting tight to turn. Getting a lot of pressure on that bearing. Yeah, I pull about 100 pounds. That's pretty tight. Okay. Loosen it up. Turn it. Tighten it till it just touches. And they tell you to go another 50 pounds. And then loosen it up like a quarter turn. Okay, here's my keyway, and here's my little knob that has to go in one of these rings. And it looks like if I turn it over on this side, looks like we'll just fit right where we're at. Almost. Okay, there it is. Now we put this one on. This one's going to get folded over, and it's got a keyway. And as many of these tabs as are going to fit right in the middle of one of these flat spots. It's good. Now, anyway, I got to tighten this down to about 300 foot-pounds. I'll get a torque wrench for that. Got my torque wrench. Got it set for 300. Let's see. Next step is clean these gaskets, this old gasket off the face of this hub. And then clean that hub real good. We're not putting a regular gasket on it, we'll put silicone glue on it. Now I'm going to put the axle back on. I could have put some oil, probably should have put some oil before I put the bearings in, I should have put some oil in the hub, but I didn't. The bearings are wet with oil, and I'm going to jack up the other side and let the oil run over into the axle on this side. It will do that. I got to pull down on this and wiggle it so that it goes into the hole where the splines are for the axle shaft. It went into one, it didn't hit the splines yet. I gotta do it again. So they're going into the splines now. And if it won't turn, then we'll move the hub a little bit, line up the bolt holes, and take a peek and make sure my glue didn't get screwed up. I think we're okay. And I'll go ahead and put these on. I'm just going to do a crisscross pattern all the way around like you do on tires to get it even. Okay, Kevin made it back from his food fix. He brought me a sandwich too. He is cleaning out the drum, and let's see here. He's cleaning out the face surface where it meets up against the hub, so that make sure there's no bumps on it, because if it's, we got to clean this surface too, because any bumps on it could make the drum and the brakes and everything go on a little bit crooked, a little bit off-centered, and it'll wobble a little bit where the drums, where the brakes funny. So we're making sure that the face, the mating surfaces are clean.
Why are you telling me to stay?
We got the camera going. I forgot to put these springs on camera, so we're going to do that now. Just hook it up here on top, and I'm just going to push it down, hook it in there. Do this one the same way. Okay, now we can put the drum on. And tighten it up.
That drum is about 80 pounds he's trying to get on there.
Trying. Now we got to put a wheel on, put the wheels on, and then we got to adjust the brakes. All right, go ahead.
You ready?
Yeah. Takes a little bit of practice to use that tool. You can roll it on that dolly and line up the studs. They already lined up. You say you like that dolly, huh?
Yeah, Dolly worked good.
Alright, and you put them on there. Tighten down those first ones, and then we put the second wheel on and tighten down the second ones.
Yeah.
Got it done. Just got to adjust the brakes out. We already adjusted them on the front axle. We got to adjust them on the back axle. That's got the parking brake on it. He's building the air up so we can release the parking brake. And we'll jack it up and adjust that out. And we're all done. Thanks for watching.